Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. We are live and on the air. Once again, back by popular demand, it's time for the AREG Net, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, June 10th, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And this is week 1708 for the AREG, so week 1708. That's 32 years and 7 months. We meet here every Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on 146.430 megahertz FM simplex. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream this net on YouTube, so people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, and see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. Just type my call into the YouTube search. Again, that's VA3CJZ. That's my YouTube channel. And you can click on the live button and follow along. Or you can look for tonight's title, which will be AREG Week 1708. Finally, I'd like to congratulate all the newly licensed hams who have joined us and welcome you to the hobby, as well as welcoming uh, hams that have taken a break for a while. Welcome back. Please leave a 1 second delay between transmissions and to allow others to break in. Are there any time sensitive portables, one and done stations who'd like to check in now? Please come now.
BE3DJZ.
Boy, we have similar call signs. VE3DJZ. Huey, welcome. Come on in.
How you doing, Chuck? You like today DJZ and then it's CJZ? Yeah, no, I'm just checking real fast before I try to get a nap. Kevin just made a beautiful barbecue. Oh my God, it was amazing. And I just thought I'd say hi and enjoying the weather. And I just wanted to say, give me a shout out.
Yeah, right on, right on. We still have to get a barbecue. Ours is toast. But very good, very good. Yeah, enjoy it while you can. We only get a few months of that, so unless you have a garage and you open the garage door and barbecue under, under cover. But anyways, thanks for checking in, Huey. I think I heard you in on uh, Chris's net there too. So things going all right, I guess.
Yep, things are going great, buddy. Just ready to enjoy summer. Got a haircut. Bought some new shoes. Bought some muscle shirts. So I can start working out. Go down to Pier 4. Start getting in shape.
Yeah, yeah. Getting in shape, riding an electric scooter. I hear you. No, I'm just kidding. Right on. Yeah, it's a good goal to have, my friend. We should all be exercising more. I actually went for a nice long walk today. It was a kilometer in total, and so that's my walk. Anyhow, again, thanks, Huey. You have a great evening. Anything else?
That's great there, Chuck. You take care and thank you for doing it. It's always a pleasure.
All right, Huey, say hi to Kevin for me and enjoy the rest of the evening. We'll be here for 2 hours. We'll be closing up shop around, somewhere around 10 p.m. All right, I see YouTube. On YouTube, we have Wade, VA3NCA. Good evening, Wade. And Guy, soon to be licensed. Good evening, Guy, as well as Droner Wayne, VA3 Fox Mike Bravo out of Mississauga. Good evening, Wayne, and welcome. I will add you to the log momentarily. And so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in with us here on the weekly AREG net. Please come now.
VE3 BMW.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo, Mike, Quebec.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
VA3 NCA.
Ah, all right. I got you all. B&W, he was pretty fast though. He's a quick one. KMQ, IMW, and NCA. Did I miss anyone? All right, let's bring in the man with the bare naked women. VE3 Bravo November Whiskey.
Good evening, Chuck. VE3 BMW Mobile. I'm out. So I jump in the beginning here because I'm out
Mobile.
dog hunting. Out in the West Hill here, there was a dog missing out by West. I guess over by Westdale area. So out there to look at it.
All right. Well, good luck. And I don't know when if it gets worse during the night or when's the perfect time? Sunset or just before or for things like that or in broad daylight?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot stuff. But most cases with the dog, especially today being really hot, they usually take shelter. And just as it starts to get dusk, then they'll start getting a little active and come out. Now, mind you, it was just garbage day. It's been missing for a couple of days now. It was just garbage day yesterday, so it's probably got a good feed. I probably slept most of the day. But yeah, mostly about sunset and shortly after, and that's when they should become active because the one cools down.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, good luck, and if you have any updates, just break in a little bit.
We'll do it. I just got the big thermal drawn with me tonight, so I'll bring that one up, see if I can catch it. I have a good idea where it is, so it looks like it's a little alcove that sort of hides into, but it's right in the bush.
All right, very good. Okay, thanks, Bill, and good luck. And so we'll clear with VE3 BMW, and let's bring in Mike, VE3 Kilo, Mike, Quebec.
Yeah, VA3CJZ, V3KMQ. Good evening, Chuck, and everybody else on frequency this evening. Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, myself, I'm just down in my shack here, as I've been for the last couple hours, I guess, except for dinner time. I just got a whack of QSL cards from the Bureau, which is a bit of a rarity, I guess, anymore. But there was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 maybe that I got. And actually, I had gotten a bunch several months ago. I'm ashamed to say that I'm still trying to wade through and just cross-checking to my logs as we should do to make sure everything is correct. And so with that, I'll be doing the right thing and sending out my cards via the Bureau to those who had sent ones to me. So some of them are quite colorful. You know, you get some of these cards and creative and colorful, the whole thing. Always a lot of fun collecting those, but I've fallen away from it from, what I used to do many years ago. But anyway, still a bit of a kick out of it, I guess. How you doing there, Chuck? And with that, back to you.
Doing pretty good. The missus is on vacation officially as of today, and so she started a bit of yard work, and that got me to looking at my freshly cut grass, and now it could probably use a trim, because I just mulch mine. I don't bag it once it's cut to a decent level. There's no need for bagging, so it's nice to give them a little trim. And now I guess we're gonna finish making the yard more comfortable, I guess you could say. Not too much HF work, just a little bit here and there. I did get Tunisia a few days ago. Got confirmed right away. So that's nice. That's Northeast Africa, and that added another click to my country list. So yeah, plugging along there, enjoying the new full length G5 RV. It's still working to my liking. Back to you.
Yeah, okay. Well, congratulations on bagging Tunisia. That's great. You'll have to mention in the next go whether that was phone or FT8 or what mode was that. But very good on that one. Yeah, speaking of gardening and yard work, I've got a two-tier flower bed garden slash garden, you might say, at my front. And, even where we're at now, they were full of weeds amongst the hosta plants I got in there. So I managed to get out, I guess it was Monday, I think it was, late afternoon, and I managed to get one of the lower garden bed de-weeded. So that meant I was down on my knees and my my rear end, so to speak, to dig out the weeds with a bit of a trowel and rake it and all that good stuff. So I don't know, it was about 45 minutes worth of work there, but it just it got too hot during the rest of this week to really do anything. Certainly today was too hot to continue on. So I'll have to look for another day where it's a little more temperate and I can get out and continue the duties of owning a home and all the yard work there. So that's kind of what I've been up to there, Chuck. Back to you, V3KMQ.
Yeah, Mike, it's all about strategy. I remember back in the day when I used to work outside, a lot of times in the hot weather, it would be, what do you think about coming in at night? And it'd be, yeah, okay, I got nothing else planned except sleeping. And so it's a lot cooler. And so that's how I work nowadays. When the sun starts going down is when my lawnmower comes out. Unless the daytime isn't too bad. I know my backyard gets a bit of shade, so it's not too bad. But yeah, you have to be strategic. I know once that heavy humidity hits us, um, which it hasn't really yet, but I have trouble breathing once the humidity gets thick. But so it's all about strategy. Well, Mike, thank you so much for checking in. I do appreciate it, sir. And do you have anything else?
No, other than just to say, yeah, with the heat and humidity, you got to be careful. Sometimes it can be deceiving. You think, oh yeah, I'll be okay, throw on a hat and whatever, but one has to really pay attention to your health there. Anyway, no, that's it, Chuck. Thanks for doing the net, and thanks for picking me up, and we'll listen along for a little while as I try to complete these cross checks of the QSL cards. But anyway, take care. 7-3 B3KMQ.
Oh yeah, okay. Mike, I almost forgot. Tunisia was on phone. All my contacts are on phone. And that was in daylight for me. And so that would have been evening time for Tunisia. And I forget what band I was on. It was possibly 20, uh, 20, maybe 17. But yeah, it was nice contact. All right, so let's move along and pick up the next person, and that is VA3IMW. Matt, come on in.
Oh, that's me. That's me, tingling with anticipation. Good evening, Chuck. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. We're halfway there. We're over halfway there. Actually, we're on the top of the slide, and it's downhill all the way to the weekend. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that Chris was accepted of my streaming their net, and we'll see if perhaps their own people will pick up this as a method of expanding their coverage and maybe gain some extra footprint there. So yeah, live streaming is definitely a good way to promote the amateur hobby and also the awareness of the events that are taking place within a given club. And I'll tell you, Burlington Club is probably, from a standpoint of an active club with membership and fees and events and stuff like that. I got to say they're like head and shoulders above the other guys that starts with an H. So if I can do anything to help these guys out getting a little bit more exposure, I think it's well worth it. Anyways, you know what, Chuck? You've spoiled us all these years with your great audio, and when something changes, I notice. So I gotta ask what you've done.
Everything seems to be set the way I normally do. Why? Is it lower?
Your audio's lower, and it doesn't have that warm. How did I describe it before? The nighttime FM radio host, and that's usually the Chuck that we are familiar with hearing. So maybe some setting is a little bit off. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's different. That's all. And I hate to be the guy that always is the one that says, "Hey, Chuck, what'd you do to your mic?" Because sometimes it is something, and sometimes it's not. So if it's just my ears, then so be it. But yeah, it's not the warm. I don't know. I'll let you figure it out. But nothing bad. Just different.
All right, let's try it now. Is this any better?
That's more akin to what I'm used to hearing. Was it something different, or did you have to alter a setting?
Well, I have two studio mics here that I use for UHF and VHF, and I mute one of them usually, and I thought I was using the microphone that was not muted. So you were picking up my voice from a microphone that's about 2.5 feet away. So maybe that's why. Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate it.
Okay, so that's why I was hearing kind of a little bit of the room and stuff like that. All right, Chuck. Glad to be
All
a
right.
help.
Test,
And
test.
please tell me if I'm being annoying when I bring this to your attention. But like I say, you've done the benefit of spoiling us with that a warm radio host feeling that you give us every Wednesday night. So we have expectations.
No, no. By all means, I'm one of those audio, not a fanatic, but I really, really try hard to have good audio. Always have. And so I appreciate it. Uh, that was an oopsie moment on my part, but at least we got it figured out. I kept looking at my mixer going, yeah, the right microphone is on. No, it's not. Wade Wade commented in the YouTube saying, "Oh, I'll turn the sound down on my PC now, because it's probably a lot louder." Okay, Mac, thanks.
All righty. So what do you got in store for us tonight? First of all, APB. Who's heard from Bill VE3 IUK? Because I'm getting concerned. Where the heck is he?
I don't know. Anyone out there heard of VE3 IUK lately? All I hear is birds chirping there, Mac. So yeah, I don't know. I have him on Facebook or something. Maybe drop. If you have him, drop him a message.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a text, a phone number for him, so I'll send him a text. Yeah, I just don't like people disappearing for any bitten. You remember Richard? He was in a convalescent home in the lower city.
Yeah.
he bragged
Oh.
about becoming a grandfather and meeting his granddaughter, and then all of a sudden he says, "Oh, I'm going to be going in for a procedure," and he never came back. And these things just harken to awake bad memories, right? We lose people all the time, and we just don't want to. I'm selfish. Nobody can go anywhere, and if you're going away for a little while, you better tell me, because I'm going to worry about you.
Yeah, I know. I dropped out there when I got really sick last December. Man, I was so ill. The way I described it to my diabetes specialist, she said you should have came to the hospital. And yeah. For me, that's one of those last resort, you know. So yeah, I probably should have. Anyways, Mac, yeah, we'll figure it out and find out what's going on. Anywho, thank you so much for your check-in. We still got a lot of fun in store tonight. Got some brand new trivia and a bunch of other stuff. So, um, anything else then, Mac?
I certainly don't want to hold up the show there, Chuck. Carry on, my friend.
All right. So we do have someone else that's next, I believe. Oh, and that would be Wade, who had to turn down his audio. VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3, CJZ, VA3, NCA. Yeah, good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everybody on net. I heard you quietly in there, and so I cranked up my audio, and I had to ride the audio dial there, because the callers were regular volume, but you were quiet, so that was unusual for you, but you're back to full strength now, so that's great. You're coming through loud and clear. It sounded great as usual. I missed everybody last week. I checked in on YouTube just briefly, but the festivities were going on, so I didn't get a chance to really follow along, but I'm going to make up for lost time this time, so glad to be back.
Oh, very good, very good. So, by the way, everything went well there in Waterloo?
Yeah, it was really good. Good to see a lot of folks that I only usually see once a year, well, in person anyways. Otherwise, some of them I'll work with remote through the year, but it's always good to see folks from my job across other universities as well. So what's kind of nice is that in the last few years, the Canadian universities have become fairly collaborative, which is nice. So. This is our annual meeting. This year was in Waterloo. Next year is at UBC, so that's got to be one I can't miss. It was good. The three of us rode our bikes out to it from Hamilton to Laurier, and the other two didn't ride back. They were traveling back and forth every day, not by bike, but so I just soloed back home. So beautiful weather for it, lots of fun, and it was a good way to spend a little bit of time on the bike.
Yeah, absolutely. That's I know how much you enjoy biking, so and you probably had some decent weather for that. What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, but what do you do? By the way.
What would you say it is that you do there? That's the line from Office Space, which is a classic. I've been there for so long. It's always been an infrastructure, IT infrastructure, and so right now I am the manager of the enterprise architecture group. So we're responsible for reviewing the new projects coming up with significant IT requirements, and just trying to figure out where they fit in the broader infrastructure of the university. So I don't want people coming in and trying to reinvent the wheel when we already have a component that'll do it. And so I try and figure out where there are gaps and where there are overlaps, and then try and convince people to think of slightly different ways to put it together. I have no authority to make them do it, mind you. It's a very, very decentralized place, but I try my hardest to convince folks that working together is better than standing everything up from scratch yourselves.
Right. Okay. I got you now. I think I asked you a long time ago, but I had forgotten there. So it's this is all for the universities, right? That's how it all started.
Yeah, it's a good place to work. Yeah, it's primarily McMaster, but we've, as I said, we've become a lot more collaborative. So there are my counterparts at other universities, and we work together online throughout the year. And then once a year, we all get together. And it's not just my role there; it's all the roles at the universities and the IT side. So they call this Can Hyatt, which is Canadian Higher Education IT, and it's our annual conference. So it's run out of a group with a very strange name, Cucho. Cucho is, and I'm going to get this wrong when I'm placed on the spot. It's something like the Council of Ontario, the Council of Canadian Chief Information Officers. But I've just messed that up because I'm on the spot. But anyways, just because it's easier, it's called Cuccio. Anyhow, yeah, so and then today, my job was to sit in on an all-day AI lecture from with the university to come up with some strategy to deal with the impending juggernaut.
Wow. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's how the internet started was one university to another, and look at us now, right? So, okay, Wade. Well, great that you. It was a good trip overall, and uh, and you're back. So, thanks again for your check-in, and of course, I'm sure you'll be playing along with us in a little bit when we do some trivia. And so, anything else for the net, though, Wade?
I know that's it for me, but just to redeem myself since I had a chance to think about it, it is the Canadian University Council of Chief Information Officers, otherwise known as CUCHIO. So there you go, just in case somebody else who I work with is listening to this and is going to make fun of me for forgetting our preeminent national organization. But other than that, no, I am looking forward to the trivia as always. So I will let you do another call out and pick up whoever's listening along. Thanks for doing it as always, Chuck. V A3CJZ VHNCA.
Okay, very good, Wade. Thanks again. Big shout out to Albert at the campground, gaining some calories, sitting by the fire and drinking some brewskis. Good evening, Albert, and I see Larry, VE3LBI, and Matt is going to try and check in a little while. So good evening, one and all. So let's see who else is out there that can get to the radio who would like to check in. This is VA3CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group.
VE3 LBI.
VE3 EGE.
Okay, two more there, LBI and EGE. Stand by, Mike. Let's bring in Larry, VE3LBI.
Good evening, Chuck. Everybody on the net tonight. Today was a warm day. It was warm. I don't know what happened to the rain they called for, but we definitely didn't get it. So I've been busy out in the garage yesterday and today trying to make a set of new arms for our Adirondack chairs. They kind of rotted away, so that was a project. Got a couple pieces of pine. Got the jigsaw yesterday and got it all cut and sanded. And then I used the rudder today and cut up the proper edging on it. So tomorrow, with any luck, I'll get a little bit of work done. And I'll see if I can get them installed after I do a little bit more sanding.
Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, Larry, do you have a wood splitter?
Well, an axe and a hatchet.
Yeah, I got one of those too. No, I just have some couple of big pieces there. Okay, very good. Thought I'd ask. All right, well, good luck with the Adirondacks. Um, yeah, we're starting to get the backyard ready for sitting down and doing nothing after the grass is trimmed nice and short. So yeah, instead of waiting for it to grow long, I think I'm gonna give it a pass while it's just starting to show the pricklies there.
Yep, ours needs to be cut again too, but I got the tree in the backyard that needs to be trimmed first. Actually, we went yesterday down to one of the nurseries and talked to an arborist. I'm just not sure how to cut this tree properly. And of course, he pipes up and says, "Well, I do this on the side, right?" I said to him, "I'm not looking for somebody to do it on the side. I'm looking for me to do it. So give me a hand here and tell me how to cut it properly."
Oh, I won't help you, but I can do it for you if you pay me. Yeah. Yeah, those are tricky. Uh, you know, especially when you got things nearby that you don't want crushed. Absolutely. It's deceiving. I mean, even a branch on a tree is super heavy. People don't realize.
Oh, this is a small tree. It's only been in 6 years, so it's not that tall. And no, I have no problem cutting. It's right in the middle of the backyard. The wife planted it there. She found a seedling, and it's actually a Manitoba maple. Maple. So I got to trim the bottoms off of it. I can't get underneath it to cut the lawn anymore. So hopefully tomorrow that'll be a project. Get it done and cleared up, so I can get the lawnmower underneath it, and me with it. So it's just right now it's impossible.
Ah, gotcha. All right, very good. Okay, Larry, well, thanks for checking in. Anything else?
Nope, first time I had the radio on all day. So this has been too nice outside, and I don't like spending wasting the time in here on the radio, especially having to do it all winter. So when that sun comes out, that's where I'm going to be.
Yep, yep, I hear you. I just happened to hear Barry today on 7100, so I checked in with him, and I also got in on the Nickel Belt net there a little bit earlier, so that's about it. Okay, Larry, thank you again. And moving on, let's bring in VE3EGE. Mike.
Good evening, Chuck, and other ham radio enthusiasts. Always makes a Wednesday night a lot better going on the net. I got a little conversation piece here I'm seeing in the Spectator. There's a new call sign here, and it's VE0NV, and apparently the Haida, the boat, got their call sign back, so I thought they're back on the radio again. Did you guys know that?
No, no. Give us some more details.
Well, apparently it says it's a small radio room in the bowels of the HMSC Haida. Visitors can now connect with the world. The link was made possible by a new radio station on board the decommissioned warship set up by the Friends of HMCS Haida with the help of Parks Canada. The organization officially went live with the station, which is nestled inside the Radio Room 2 on the lower deck on Saturday. So, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but they also argued with the government of Canada, and they've got their original call sign, which is VE0NV. So it's just kind of interesting, and they got pictures in the paper of ham radio room and guys in there, and it's good.
Oh, all right. Good for them. I know, I think I've talked to people in the radio room of the Haida um, when they were doing a special event, but I think it was just a one-time deal. So that's great. They get their own radio call sign back. Right on. Well, thanks for sharing.
I might add that it might get people interested in radio because they're also saying that back in the day, the sailors, that's the only way they could speak to their family was over this two-way radio, right? So they would, that's what they do.
Absolutely.
They'd hook up and then go do a radio call. So it might get people interested in radio, right? Because I guess you can go. Parks Canada's involved and everything, so this kind of breathes a little bit of life into radio, right?
Absolutely. And you know what? There are probably plenty of small towns and so on that might rely on two-way radio communication like that. And you're right. Some people would they'd say, "Oh, okay, every Sunday or whatever, we'll meet at 12 noon and chat or whatever the case may be." And so, yeah, absolutely, it's great.
And this is a spec article. I got a digital subscription, but yeah, and it was in today, or it was June 9th, so that's when it was in.
Yeah, yeah, okay, just yesterday. So, right on. Didn't know that. That's the first I've heard of it. It may pop up now somewhere because it's radio related. We'll have to wait and see, but very good for jumping on that and pointing it out.
Well, I just thought it was radio appropriate. So, anyways, carry on, Chuck, and I'll be on the side here enjoying the rest of the night.
All right then. Keep your hands and feet inside the cars at all times and enjoy the ride. With that, that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there who would like to check in. But first, I want to say a shout out to VA3 Alpha Uniform Oscar. VA3 AUO. I believe he said he was from Northern Ontario. Welcome. And of course, Albert sitting by the fire. You lucky dog, you. All right. Who else is out there who would like to check in? Please come now.
Trey Bravo Kilowatt.
Richard. VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Rick. Only your mother can call you Richard.
Well, you know what? I went through a phase in high school where I was Richard, and I think everybody goes through that. So, to my friends, I'm Rick, but anything business, I'm Richard. Anyway, I just came off HF, and you ought to hear the static. Holy, yeah, there's a lot of lightning strikes in southern Ontario. Randy was telling me. Randy's southwest of Algonquin Park, and he's on 3.760, and he figured he would have a short night because a lot of people would keep the radio off because of lightning strikes, and it made the one SDR totally useless to me, and the other one I bared with it through all the static, and did make a contact anyway, so that was good. Anyway, the only thing I've got there, make sure everybody tunes in on Field Day, the end of June. And if you want to get involved with the Hamilton Club, it's, go on HamiltonARC.com and check out the Field Day, and you can give the president at HamiltonARC.com an email and tell them you're interested in joining the group, and so that's where they are right now, and I think Peter's signing up for something to do the message for Field Day. But anyway, haven't got much else. It was pretty sticky today, and tomorrow, what's happening with you tomorrow? You're going for the procedure. Is that your time of the month to get that done? Do you get it done every month or every other month, or what happens there, Chuck? VA3 CJZ, B3 BK.
Well, Rick, it's for something totally different. It's not related to my back. It's my lungs. I have to do a respiratory test, And after that, I get my second shingles vaccine right after that test. So it's right at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I just had my second shingle shot, and yeah, my wife had to go for that breathing test too. There, she smoked, so they sent her for that test and told her, "Oh, you should quit smoking," you know. But I don't think she's gonna quit.
Yeah, when you've been doing it for that long, it's that much harder to quit, I think. I don't know, but yeah, I can go in with a hangnail, Rick, and my doctor will say, "Do you smoke?" Well, this wouldn't have happened if you were, anything. Everything is smoke related. I just hate it. I know it's bad for you, but I mean, uh, you know, everyone's pushing it.
You got it. Well, they did the same thing to me. Oh, you're overweight because you smoke. And, I smoked for years. And I quit because I had trouble breathing. And so once I quit cold turkey, and that was, geez, about 15 years ago, I guess, or something like that. And, I still like the odd cigar once in a blue moon, but I don't very often ever do that anymore. So, but anyway, yeah, they blame it for everything. With your high blood pressure, my wife
Yeah.
was getting really sick of hearing it, and
Oh yeah.
well, she's been smoking the whole time we've been married. So there you go. The only time she didn't smoke was when she was having the kids. Don't ask me how she did it, but she didn't smoke when she was having the kids. So I think that was real willpower, but who knows? Maybe she did it when I was at work. You never know. Anyway, back to you.
Oh geez, don't get me started, Rick. I got a new doctor because my family doctor went and quit her practice and decided to concentrate on I think kids with autism. So, anyways, I got this new doctor, so I go in to see him in the spring, and there was another professional in the room, another doctor in the room, and he starts berating me about me being a burden on the system because I'm smoking and causing me to have all these tests done, which up to that point, none of them were related to smoking, anyways. And so right then and there, I told him, I said, "You hold it right there." I said, "You trying to bully me into quit smoking? This is not gonna work with me, buddy. I'm telling you right now." I said, "This is my decision. I live the way I want, and stop being a heavy about it." And the nurse who was in the room kind of her jaw dropped. She says, "Oh my God, I've never heard anybody talk like that to the doctor." And I was like, "Well, listen, I don't take no crap."
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, my wife is the same way now. She don't take no crap. And the one doctor she went to, she told him I'm not coming back. It's too far to go. I have to take 3 buses to get here. It's too hard. And so you think I'm coming here every month? I don't think so. She wanted her to go for a shot every month or whatever for her allergies or something, And so anyway. I said, well, it's a wonder he didn't get mad. He's a doctor. He's helping you or trying to help you, and he thinks he knows everything. So, that's the way there. But anyway, yeah, she, with my wife too, she doesn't take any crap. Her family was in the medical field too. So, anyway. But hey, enough of that. So old guys don't talk about health, eh? Anyway, you gotta hear them guys on 37, 60. Sometimes they get into that, and same with the TP net. They start talking about their health.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyway, the previous caller in there was talking about HIDA, and my wife told me about that 2 days ago, and she read it in the newspaper. We still get the
newspaper. I can have digital too, but I don't bother with it. And she reads the newspaper more than I do, and it's great. They got their original call back. And the VE0 is for ships only, for outgoing, for ships that are seaworthy. So I don't remember what he said the rest of the call was, but I'll be happy to look for them guys, and they're still parked in the HS7 Star, so we'll be looking for them down the road. Anyway, it's good that he announced that. I'm glad he did, and also the World Cup. The World Cup has got a special event station on. I sent an email around about it. You probably got it, and somebody was asking me about that tonight. So on the HF, and anyway, the World Cup there. If you go look that up, then you can see what it is. It's VC3. I forget what the last letter is, but they've got a station set up in Toronto. So for the World Cup, the soccer tournament there. Anyway, that's all for me. V3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Okay, Rick. Thank you for checking in and for all that information and letting me vent. Okay, anyone else out there wishing to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, please come now. Right, so Rick brought up something about the field day. And so I went to the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club website, and I have a little something here I'd like to read to you. And it starts with the ARRL / RAC Field Day, June 27th, 28th. The Hamilton Amateur Radio Club is excited to announce that we'll be participating in the ARRL Field Day 2026, taking place right here in Sheffield, Ontario. Field Day is one of the biggest events in amateur radio. It's part contest, part emergency preparedness exercise, and part social gatherings. Clubs and operators across North America set up temporary radio stations and practice operating under simulated emergency conditions. It's a great opportunity to test equipment, sharpen operating skills, and demonstrate how amateur radio can provide critical communication when other systems fail. Whether you're a seasoned operator or brand new to the hobby, Field Day is a fantastic way to get involved. Come out to operate, log contacts, help set up equipment, or just see amateur radio in action. It's also a great chance to connect with fellow members and enjoy some time outdoors. Interested in participating? We'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to us at this email address right here is president@hamiltonarc.com. Again, president@hamiltonarc.com for more details if you are interested in attending. I will add you to the list for our field day specific updates and planning. All right. Once again, any questions, comments, or check-ins for tonight's AREG, please come now.
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
Yeah, hey, I gotta announce this. Peter is doing something different. It's something that I tried to do 10 years ago or 15 years ago at Field Day, but it went over like a lead balloon. But he's doing it better. He is supplying laptops to everybody that runs a station, and he's going to put software on it, and he's going to have it so that it's connected through Wi-Fi to each station, so that each station, it's going to be like us at our contest site. Each station, when they make an entry into the log and hit enter, it will go on everybody's computer via the Wi-Fi. So this is something new, and so if you're into computers and you like logging on computers, boy, this is a good way to get your feet wet too. So that's from B3 Bravo Kilowatt. So everybody go ahead.
Yeah, you were pretty quick on saying who is doing it. Can you elaborate?
Okay, Peter, the club president, uh, B3XLQ. He is the guy that's the president at HamiltonARC.com, and he is going to have laptops provided by his company for everybody to use a laptop that's going to run a station. And there's going to be a minimum of 4 stations. There may be more, and they're going to do a field day software program that will allow them to connect to each other via Wi-Fi. So it's going to be similar to what we had out at our contest site when we used to operate there. When Joe Blow on 40 meters makes an entry and hits enter, everybody sees it, and that's the way to do it. That's an efficient way of doing it. And then when he's done, all he needs to do is collect the information off of one computer. He doesn't need them all, and that makes it really efficient for field day. And if you're into computers, makes it really handy. So that's it. Did I cover that pretty good, Chuck? Over.
Yes, sir, absolutely. So, Peter, VE3XLQ, the president at HamiltonARC.com. So contact him if you're interested, and that will be held in Sheffield, Ontario. Whereabouts is that, Rick?
Well, Sheffield is, I guess it'd be west of Hamilton. It's more west, so it's sort of in the boonies. It's not a very big place, and his buddy is doing it, the goodness of his heart, big field with trees, so it's a great place to set up. And I haven't been there, but I'm just going by what I was told. And they even it's a big enough place that they even had a car show there. So, it sounds like a pretty good place there in Sheffield.
Yeah, farm country. All right, very good. Okay, Rick. Well, thank you for elaborating on that, and I hope if we have any one listening that's interested, they'll contact that person. So with that, do we have any questions or comments about this, or any new check-ins for the AREG net? Please come now.
Part 3 Tango Delta Echo, DA3 TDE, Theodore in Burlington. I apologize for my late check-in.
Okay, I think I kind of keyed up at the same time you were giving your call sign there. Can you please repeat?
This is Victor Alpha 3 Tango Delta Echo, DA3 TDE, Theodore in Burlington.
Ah, Tio. Yes, very good. Welcome back. VA3 Tango Delta Echo Theodore. Bienvenido. Buenas noches. Uh, you speak Spanish, see?
No, it's close. My background is Romanian, but yeah, there are some similarities.
Oh, please forgive me. Romanian. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, if it's Latin based, they're similar. Latin based languages. So, my apologies, Tio. Anyways, what's new and exciting with you?
No worries, no need for apologize. Yeah, I just cut my grass today. Was really hot, and I took a break, and I just went out now to the deck, and it's much nicer and cool, and I just try to enjoy the evening. Nothing much else. Back to you.
Tio, you just gave me an idea. I think maybe this summer I might do a net from outside on my back deck. You just gave me a great idea, and I think I'm going to do that one time just to see how it goes. But, like I'm stuck inside here right now, not able to enjoy the nice sunset and the cooler temperatures. So, awesome. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes. I always feel really good after I cut my grass. No matter how sore I am, when you put everything away and you stand back and look at it, you go, yeah, nice job, right?
Yeah, that's true. The smell is really nice, and yeah, I'm happy I can participate to this net from my deck. Sometime I can reach you, sometime I'm not, but today looks like everything works fine.
Yes, well, by the way, Tio, your signal is just under S3, so but let's say S3, and that's without the receive amplifier on, and your signal is full quieting. I can hear you very well. Thank you so much for checking in, Theodore. And do you have anything else for the net? You going to stick around for a while?
Thank you for your feedback. I don't have more comments, but yeah, I will be still listening the net. Thank you, back to you.
Okay, very good then. So I don't know how many of you were able to hear Theodore, but I am streaming the net on YouTube. And so if you want to hear yourself or you want to hear a station that you can't hear, just go to YouTube and type in VA3CJZ and just click on the live button and you'll be right there with us and you can chat with others in the chat room if you like or just listen along. And so we are live streaming. And so with that, is there anyone else out there wishing to check in or any questions or comments? Please come now. All right, so a quick look at the contests coming up this weekend. We do have a few. We have a sideband contest. Uh, it's called the Yankee Bravo Orari ORARI DX contest, and that's for 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, and 80. And that is a 24-hour contest. Starts at 0 Zulu, June 13th, and ends at 23:59 Zulu, June 13th. And we have another Straight Key Century Club weekend sprintathon for CW. Starts at 6 meters, 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160. Next, we've got Portugal Day contest. Starts 1200 Zulu, June 13th to 1200 Zulu, June 14th, and that's for CW and single sideband. And the bands are 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, and 80. Then we have one from France called the REF space DDFM 6-meter contest, and that's for CW, sideband, and FM. And then we have the ARRL June VHF contest, a favorite for a few people here in the GTHA. And that starts 1800 Zulu, June 13th to 02590, June 15th. And that is for 6 meters and up. So 6 meters and up So that means 144 megahertz, 432 megahertz, and 1.2 gigahertz, as well as 2.3 gigahertz or higher. If you have that equipment, this weekend is for you. All right. So, does anyone have anything that they would like to announce? Being as we're doing announcements right now, if you have anything you'd like to share, please come forward. Okay. Oh, look at the time. It's 9 p.m. I guess we're going to start some trivia, and I have a brand new one here. Uh, where is it? Oh, yeah. I call it the Fun Tricky Trivia. It looks like it's by Reader's Digest here, I think, but I got some pretty good ones here. Before we start, do we have any new check-ins for tonight's AREG net? Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
And there he is, Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November. Matt. Good evening, Matt. How are you? Come on in.
Good evening, Chuck. Finally got to the radio. I have been listening on YouTube since the beginning, so I haven't missed anything. At least I think I haven't missed anything. But I'm doing great. I'm happy to finally be done work and done having a shower after a long day of working in the heat. And looking forward to sitting here and enjoying the show tonight.
All right, Matt. Yes, sir. I understand. You know, hard working man in the warm temperatures, come home, have a good dinner, shower, and sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Uh, it's hump day, so two more sleeps and it's Friday. Back up to the trailer slash cottage.
Yeah, that's the plan. Friday after work, hopefully get out on time for a change and pack up a few last minute things, groceries, and head up to the trailer. I can't wait.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people that take Friday off, or they'll leave a couple of hours early just to try and beat the rush. But you know, you work right up until 6 officially, right? Is it 5 or 6?
It's supposed to be 5. That's my official time, but the work is very rarely done for me by 5. So sometimes it's 5:30 on a good day, but today was extra late. I didn't really get home till probably just after 7 today.
Uh, so is the missus working or she's at home?
Yeah, she's working too. She actually works at the same place I do. So we go to work in the morning together, and we have breakfast together on the way some days. And she's technically done at 4, but there's always work to do, so she'll usually hang around and work till 5 until I'm done, or else till I'm done late. A lot of times she just hangs out with me, but sometimes I'll bring her home and go back or something like that, or take 2 cars, or we work it out on a daily basis.
Oh, that's good that it's flexible that way. So very good. That's nice. And so I was going to say, you know, well, if she's at home waiting for you to finish work, you know, she could maybe have everything mostly packed up for you, and all you got to do is load up. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So you gotta, I guess, pre-pack the day before. But you guys have done it a few times now, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, we got it kind of figured out. And for many, many years, she was home with the kids and looked after my grandmother when she lived here. We're talking like close to 20 years of doing that.
and now the kids are grown, and Grandma's gone, and she's back to work. But yeah, it used to be I'd get home from work, they would be standing at the end of the driveway with all of the gear ready to jam it in the truck and go. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, very good, Matt. Well, thanks for sharing that. And so, do you have anything else to share with us?
No, well, that's one little thing. This camping weekend is extra exciting for me because I have a new HF antenna to try out at the trailer. And
Oh,
the Hamfest on the weekend past, I bought myself a Diamond X50 or X50A, and I'm going to give that a whirl at the campground too, and maybe upgrade from my Discone antenna.
oh, yes, yes, yes. That will make a big difference. Matt, I'm telling you right now, disc cones are great for listening. They got no push. They got no gain. So at least the X50 will give you some gain for transmit, and they're pretty good on receives, those diamonds. So yeah, I can't wait to hear how you make out there, Matt, and then report back. Report back. Well, thanks for checking in, sir, and good luck. What's the HF antenna?
Uh, that's a good question. I'm trying to remember. I've been trying to remember that all week because I just looked at it for a minute. Bought it at the Hamfest, and it's a something shorty, all band wire antenna. That's all I know so far.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck then when you do put that up. And of course, space is always an issue, but if you got a little bit of room to work with some trees and that's great. Okay, Matt. Thanks again. Oh, hello. I see Bob Brown has joined us in the YouTube stream. Good evening, Bob. Welcome. Uh, I see the chat is active. And so, with that, anyone else out there wishing to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group? This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ. All right, starting off with a little bit of trivia. We're going to start with something not too difficult. These are geography trivia questions. So get your geography brain uh, ready here. Okay. What is the only U.S. state that borders just one other state? What is the only United State that borders just one other?
Washington State.
Well, you're close. It's on the coast. Very close. Actually, yeah, well, Washington State is, no, that's in the northwest corner. That borders two states, the one south of it and the one east of it. So the correct answer is, in fact, Maine. Wade just got that in there, and Matt was actually first. Matt said Maine, and then Wade. So that is the correct answer. Very good. All right, this is kind of a history and geography question. What's the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world? That's negative for Wade. It is not Rome. Anyone else? Jericho. All, all right. I don't know if I just stepped on someone, but the correct answer is Jericho, and that is in the uh, Jerusalem type peninsula there in the area there. Jericho. All right. What is the only U.S. state with a Spanish motto? The only U.S. state with a motto, a Spanish motto, is Montana, of all places, um, where the motto is Oro y Plata, which translates to gold and silver. So that is the motto of Montana, Oro y Plata. Bonus points. Montana's state nickname is what? Anybody know? The state's nickname for Montana, what is it? So I just mentioned gold and silver, so the Montana state nickname is the Treasure State. What is the only U.S. state with a name that ends in 3 consecutive vowels? Hawaii. Hawaii is the only U.S. state with a name that ends in 3 consecutive vowels. Hawaii. Uh, in 2015, which country started thanking people via text message when their donated blood was used? In 2015, which country started thanking people via text message when their donated blood was used? Which country?
That sounds like something the Europeans would do. Let's go with Denmark.
Well, that's pretty close too, Mac. It's actually Sweden. Sweden started thanking people by texting them saying your blood was just used. Thank you. Come again. All right. What color are the arches at the McDonald's in Sedona, Arizona? Where's Vern?
He's out for a walk.
Yeah, but he would know this, and I already knew this anyways. But uh, what color are the arches at McDonald's in Sedona, Arizona? Not golden, not teal. What's famous in Arizona? What is there a lot of it's actually turquoise. The answer is turquoise, and you'll find people peddling turquoise all over. All the natives down there, they sell everything. There's turquoise everywhere in Arizona. What is the most common street name in the United States? Hmm. What's the most common street name in the U.S.? Matt, you were close. Yeah, teal. Yeah, close. Okay, so what's the most common street name in the United States? Main Street's a good guess, but
King Street.
Freedom.
the correct answer is Second Street, spelled, how you spelled second, Second. Second Street is the most common. Huh.
I would have thought it would have been second to first.
And don't forget, a lot of the cities in the U.S. are grid squares with streets and avenues. I notice there's just a couple of places in Canada that do that. In Alberta, they do that, and they name their streets street and avenue. So, 42nd Street and Fifth Avenue type, just like that, right?
Yes, you don't get into some of these mazes we have in Hamilton where you go down the wrong street and you can't get out.
Or the street changes names 3 times. Yeah, 1 minute you're on Main Street, the next you're on Queenston. Yeah, things like that.
53 Garner and Rymel.
Yeah, there you go, eh? All right. Which country makes up more than half the western coastline of South America? Which country makes up more than half the western coastline of South America? Think South America now. On the western coast of South America, what countries do you find there?
Is it Brazil?
No, Brazil's on the east side.
I believe it's Chile.
Yeah, there we go. Tio got it right. It is Chile. Chile, it makes up more than half of the western coastline of South America. Very good, Theodore. What is the driest place on Earth? We've gone through this before, but they have a specific location in mind here.
Antarctica.
Well, that is correct. And the specific answer they give here is McMurdo Dry Valleys. I know they have a McMurdo station in Antarctica. I've actually got the picture of the HF antennas they have in Antarctica. So very good, Mac. What is the only U.S. state that does not have a rectangular flag? Uh, The only U.S. state that does not have a rectangular flag. Where would that be?
I guess it's Ohio.
And look at the big brain on Tio. He got that one right too. Ohio. Yeah, I think it's got a little forked tongue thing going. All right, very good. Congratulations, Theodore. All right, we got some science questions now, but first, do we have any questions or comments or check-ins for tonight's net? You don't have to be a member of any club or anything to check in. Everyone's welcome. All right, so we're gonna switch it up here. This next section was going to be science, but I'm gonna switch it over, and we're gonna go to pop culture trivia questions. And the first one is, what was the original name of the band Led Zeppelin? The official name of the band Led Zeppelin, before they named it Led Zeppelin, was the New Yardbirds. I didn't know this next one, but this one's funny. Which comic book character did Michael Jackson want to play so much that he considered buying Marvel Comics in the 1990s? That would be a no for Wade. Answer is Superman. That's not it. Try again. Which comic book character did Michael Jackson want to play so much that he considered buying Marvel Comics in the 1990s? Superman is DC, by the way. So Michael Jackson wanted to be Spider-Man. That's the answer. Which original Winnie the Pooh voice actor attempted to create an artificial heart? What?
Oh, bother.
Tigger's Paul Winchell. I could never have guessed that one. Um, hmm. Okay. The son of which famous author successfully wrote stories for 10 years before revealing who his father was to the public? And that would be Stephen King, whose son is Joe Hill, who is a best-selling author. What comic strip's joke name for the row of spikes on a Stegosaurus's tail, the Thagomizer, ended up becoming the official name? What comic strip? The Thagomizer was on the Far Side comic strip. Which African country was the setting for Tatooine in Star Wars? Any Star Wars fans out there? Okay. Which African country was the setting for Tatooine in Star Wars? Bit
There is
close,
no try, only do.
Wade. These are not the drones you are looking for. Tunisia is the correct answer. Very good, Wade, trying with Sahara. How many seasons did Game of Thrones air? How many seasons?
Way too many.
8VA3XLJ.
Hey, there's a new kid on the block. VA3XLJ, and he has the correct answer. It is 8. And Matt got that right as well. Let's bring in VA3XLJ.
Good evening, Chuck, and good evening, everybody on the net. So, yeah, the wife, she was a big fan of that show, and she just watched it a little while ago, a couple of days ago, and that's the only reason, because I had to sit through the most of it with her, like, and binge it for a few weeks. So yeah,
That's funny
there
right
is that.
there.
Like not much on my end. I joined you guys probably like maybe 20 minutes ago. I was listening. I come home a little bit later today. Hit the snooze button for like I don't know 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I remember that I have to, I guess, attend the net, put the gas in the car. So there is that. Yeah, back to you, Chuck.
Okay, Vanya. Big shout out to Martin, sitting alongside as wingman, co-pilot, and pizza taste tester. So hello to Martin, and you got a great signal coming over here from the mobile tonight, Vanya. And so thank you for your check-in, sir. You gonna listen for a little while? You heading home or what?
Well, I'm gonna go to my favorite spot, so I'm already there. So what I went put the gas on Dewitt and Highway 8. So the Dewitt is closed, the climb up. So I had to drive all the way down to McNeely to get up on a hill. So I'm gonna park it here on the ledge and stay here with you guys for like next whatever 35, 40 minutes. And
it's gonna be time for me to close the shop and to hit the bed as soon as I get home.
Copy that. Okay, Vanya, very good. And thanks for riding along with us. Okay, anyone else out there wishing to check into the AREG net, please come now. Back to the tricky trivia. 8 seasons games of Game of Thrones. Okay. Uh, movie trivia questions. I know some of you might like that. Um, okay. In which movie did the song White Christmas make its debut? In which movie did the song White Christmas make its debut? What movie?
Was it The Bells of St. Mary?
Actually, it was not. It was called Holiday Inn. Now, White Christmas, geez, who was the one who first sang that? Was that Frank Sinatra?
Bing Crosby, maybe?
Yeah, maybe, maybe. That's a good one. I'll have to check that out. All right, nice try, Mike. Thanks. Oh yeah, how many different characters does Tom Hanks play in the 2004 Christmas movie, The Polar Express?
Two, maybe?
Oh no, Vanya, there were 5 different characters. Actually, I think he played all the characters almost, except for maybe the voice of a little girl and a little boy. Yeah, 5 roles he played in that movie. Man, he must have got a great payday getting paid to do a a movie with 5 characters. He should get 5 times the amount of money. I don't know, but I'm sure he got paid quite handsomely.
Yeah, I do remember when the movie first came out, I think my daughter, I don't know how she was 3, maybe 4. We took her to see a 3D movie way back then, so yeah, it was something when it came out first.
Oh yeah. And yes, Wade, you were off by one, but we don't give participation trophies here. You get it right or you get it wrong. All right, listen to this one here. Netflix founder Reed Hastings claimed, it says here, possibly falsely, that he thought of the idea for his company after receiving a $40 late fee from Blockbuster. Now, whether that's true or not, what was the movie he said he failed to return? I think I remember when Netflix used to have vending boxes with VHS tapes in them. Uh, Anyways, the movie was not Ghostbusters. It was Apollo 13. All right, what's the highest grossing movie of all time? What is you remember when Netflix was mailed a set of DVDs? Oh yeah. Yeah, but first they started with VHS tapes and then they went to DVDs. Highest grossing movie of all time. Anyone? Star Wars. That's eh. Hang on, where's my thing here? There you go. That one or the boom? Oh wow. That's a loud boom. All right, anyone?
The Titanic?
Yeah, no.
Avatar.
Oh, Wade just beat you, Vanya, but yes, you are both correct. It is Avatar. Don't ask me how much, but I'm sure it's over $1 billion because Titanic reached $1 billion.
They didn't get my money.
Yep. All right, now let's go back. Let's go back to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. What is the name of the famous dance in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
That's right.
The time warp.
Absolutely correct. You guys all got that right. It is the time warp.
You there throwing toast, Chuck?
Yeah, absolutely. Melba toast. Oh man, yeah, I remember. I remember going to it was a midnight showing at the theater, and yes, they were throwing rice. Thank God they weren't smashing the glass though. When they do they break the glass. Dog, watch out! You hear people yelling. Oh, it was great.
Was that the Broadway?
In the movie theater. It was a movie.
Theater, like that Hamilton Theater had it like night after night after night. Was it called the Broadway or the Tivoli or something? What was that theater called?
Oh gosh, I wasn't living here back then. Someone else? And Huey, yeah, I hear you in there, buddy.
It was the Century, Mary Street in King.
Okay, and they had like a cult following for movies down there, right?
It was right by the police station, and that's the one with the roof caved in, and it was abandoned for a couple of years. That's where I first seen Star Wars.
Yeah, well, that was an old movie theater. I saw Star Wars by the Center Mall near the Robinson store. There was a little cinema there.
I saw it there, and I saw it on James Street at the Tivoli.
Where did you see Earthquake?
I never watched it at the movie theater.
Okay, we'll give the radio back to Chuck. I don't want to take over, but those old movies.
Yes, yes. Like I mentioned, I wasn't when I came here. Let's see, what year was it? Early '80s. Anyways, and very early '80s. And I think I only went to see a movie in the Jackson Square, as far as downtown. Yeah, yeah. None of these old ones, Tivoli. I know the ones you're talking about, just never been to them. Wade says he saw a live show of the Rocky Horror Picture Show at the old Dundas Theater in Toronto. Oh, wow. So that's like a Broadway play. But yeah, nothing beats the movie. It was great. All right, let's stay back in the 80s, I guess. In the movie Risky Business, what song did Tom Cruise lip sync to in his underwear? That's right, Wade. It is the old time rock and roll. Was that Bob Seger, right? All right. Who was the first actor to play Batman?
Was it Adam West?
Yeah, so I'm not talking about a movie. I'm not talking about a series. Just I'm not sure who this person, if he was in a movie or not, but it is not Adam West. It's someone else. A person by the name of Lewis Wilson. Look that up on Google and see what you find. Lewis Wilson. Okay, Disney trivia questions now. What year did Walt Disney World open? Yeah, wait, you were thinking of Commissioner Gordon. Yes, that's close, Wade, but it's 1971 is when Walt Disney World opened. How many Disney parks are there? Ooh, 76. Geez, no.
Bruh.
There are 12 parks. There are 12 Disney parks in 6 resorts. What is Goofy's son's name? What is Goofy's son's name? His name is Max. Way to go, Matt. He got that right. And it's not Maxwell Smart. Oh, what was the first Pixar movie? What was the first Pixar movie? Anyone?
Ants or something?
It was Toy Story. And I believe that Toy Story 5 is coming out this month.
Toy Story was good.
Oh, yeah, they're all good. I like them all. All right, so we'll end that one. I think we'll just keep going with the trivia. What do you guys think?
Sure.
There's a snake in my boot. All right, very good. Yeah, that's right. They concentrate on the female in the movie there, in the one movie. And there's also a new Supergirl movie coming out. All right, so we're going to jump over to animal trivia questions. They're always fun, tricky, and we'll start with a dog question. A lot of people have dogs. How many scent receptors do dogs have in their noses? Give me a number, any number.
25.
I think Wade is a little bit closer to the answer. It is 300 million scent receptors in each dog's noses. All right. How many words can dogs understand? I know my dog can understand me talking just regular, not stupid talk, just regular talking. He would understand. How many words can a dog understand?
Up to 250.
Well, the answer here, I'll let other people try as well. All right, my squelch just broke, so did anybody hear a station trying to break in? All right, I've got my receive amp on. Maybe that'll help. That station trying to break in there, try it again.
That is our friend south of the border.
Oh, well, okay. Well, the receive amp goes back off. Okay, so the correct answer is more than 150. So dogs are very smart. Not all of them can understand that many, I don't think, but the top ones there, German Shepherds, Labs, Border Collies, so on. All right, next question. Sea urchins got their name from what non-aquatic animal, which was known as an urchin until the 15th century?
Street beggars.
It was the hedgehog. Sea urchins got their name from hedgehogs, which were called urchins before the 15th century. What is the gestation period for an elephant?
2 years.
Sorry, you're a little quick there, Mike.
I thought maybe 2 years.
Wade here is the closest. He says 24 months. The correct answer is 22 months. So you're close. And does everyone know what color a giraffe's tongue is?
It's blue.
I'm going to go with purple.
I was waiting for people to give multiple colors because the answer is actually black, blue, or purple. Black, blue, or purple. So very good, guys. What color is a polar bear's skin?
It's black.
Second.
He's black, you say?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely correct. It is black. Wade also got that right. What's the fastest land animal?
The guy trying to outrun the leopard.
The roadrunner. No. The cheetah, of course. A couple of guys got that right. Wade and Matt. Okay. Which animal supposedly has 9 lives? Let's skip that one. How many layers of skin does a chameleon have? The chameleon has 4 layers of skin. Interesting. What is the largest type of frog?
Bullfrog.
Jeremiah, you say? Jeremiah was a bullfrog. The Goliath frog. The Goliath frog, correct answer. All right, let's take a break. Is there anyone else out there wishing to check in to the AREG net? Please come now. The He was a great friend of mine. Yeah. Okay. So wow, we're zipping through these. I think we're gonna skip the on this day tonight. We're having so much fun doing the trivia. All right, holiday trivia questions. What does Cinco de Mayo celebrate?
Mexico's independence from the tyrants.
Close. The French. The correct answer here is Mexico's victory over the French at the Battle of Puebla in 1862.
I think that's what I said. Yeah, all these European nations, it includes England. It was all about conquest and squeezing the lifeblood out of all the colonies that they tried to set up. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm very disappointed in my heritage.
Me too. I'm French and native. All right. What's the highest grossing Christmas movie? Christmas movie. What's the highest grossing Christmas movie? The Bruce Willis movie. It's not a Chris. Yeah, it's all done on Christmas. So yeah, okay. Bye. Miracle on 34th. No, that's not it. Anyone else?
It's a Wonderful Life.
So you say. Nope, that's not it either. Here, you get one of these. Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Highest grossing Christmas movie. Where did Christmas originate?
Germany?
Yet, 9. That's going to be another one of those Sweden, Norway, Finland. Finland, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, it says here Rome. Roma. When was the first New Year's Eve ball drop in New York City? What year was the first New Year's Eve ball drop in New York City?
That's what she said.
They didn't drop. He's still a teenager. If you get what I mean.
Uh-huh. 20s.
All right, the correct answer is 1907. It was the first New Year's Eve ball drop in New York. What was candy corn originally called?
Candy cane.
What was candy corn originally called? Huey, you get one of these too. uh, Bert, Bert Thursday, Calgary. Hey, good evening. The correct answer is chicken feed. Chicken feed uh, uh, then became known as candy corn. Huh.
Great.
Is there a break in there? Go ahead. Oh, I misheard. Is there anyone wishing to check in or have any questions or comments? Please come now. Oh, that was pretty rough. I might need a relay for that. Victor Alpha 3 Mike Hotel X-ray, I think I heard. Can someone help me out here?
I can't help you tonight, Chuck. I've got the repeater from the States coming in at
I believe it's whiskey at the end. Mike Hotel Victor.
Oh, that's Mark. Yeah, it's 10 to 10. That could be Mark heading home from work. All right. Well, we'll wait for you to get a little bit closer then. I will tentatively mark you into the log there, Mark, and wait for you to get a bit closer, okay? All right. Anyone else out there wishing to check into our net, please come now. All right. Carrying on here with a little bit more trivia. Having so much fun tonight. We'll skip the on this day. And let's see, in what country did the tradition of the Easter Bunny originate? What country?
The Ukraine?
The Easter Bunny tradition originates in Germany.
No, the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah. Which First Lady was the first to decorate the White House for Halloween? Yeah, Wade, that's Der Kommissar, Easter Bunny. Uh, okay. Which First Lady decorated the White House for Halloween? That'd be Mammy Eisenhower. Way back. All right, so we might as well put a pin in it for tonight. And that way that gives us time to go through the 7-3 round for any final comments for the night and still finish up close to 10 p.m. Thank you so much for joining me for the trivia tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it. I did. And we have Juliet 4, Fox Oscar. Oh, Juliet 4, Fox Oscar. That doesn't come up as a valid call sign in QRZ, but welcome to our net anyways. I've seen you before, and I hope all is well with you. And so with that, let's bring up our 7-3. But before I do that, is there anyone else wishing to check in or have any comments or questions for tonight's net? Please come now. All right, let's go to the Master Smasher VE3 DJZ. Huey, I just heard you there a minute ago. VE3 DJZ, you there? All right, let's see if Bill found that dog yet. VE3 Bravo November Whiskey.
Here, Chuck.
Oh, there's Huey. Yeah, it's time for the 7-3 round, buddy.
Just doing a quick check-in, buddy. Thanks for that. It was always fun and interesting, like always.
All right, Huey, thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see if Bill is available or if he's still trying to find that lost dog. VE3 BNW. I wonder if Mike, VE3KMQ, has been listening. Mike, are you there? VA3IMW. Mac.
That's me. I know that guy. Yeah, he's got a dual personality, but that's okay. We know them both. Positive news. I did get a response from Bill, so he's mechanically viable. That's good news. Dealing with some stuff, whatever that is, it's all good. so we trust he gets through his stuff, and we'll hear him back on the radio being his jovial self. Anyways, very pleased to share that, and thanks for doing this one, Chuck. Always a fun way to spend a Wednesday evening. South Race.
All right, Mac, very good. I forgot to ask you, did you get your antenna in yet?
I got an email from the good guys out west saying it was shipped. So it's just say it's in transit. So yet to be received, but it's in this hemisphere.
All right, I meant to ask you that there, geez, a while ago, and I forgot. So, okay, very good, Mac. Well, two more sleeps, and it's Friday. So, thank you for joining me and your participation. Always a pleasure, sir. Look forward to tomorrow night, Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the simplex frequency of 446.125. We will not be on the ZOE repeater tomorrow. We'll be on 446.125 at 7 p.m. And Mac will be streaming the net on YouTube. All right, next we've got Wade, Victor Alpha 3, November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 NCA. Yeah, I am still here for the duration. Very happy to be back, and great trivia questions as always. I think these were more tricky than usual. Appreciate it quite a bit, and the whole thing about Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I did see it, well, a bunch of times the movie, but I saw it a couple times at the old Dundas Theatre in Toronto. And one in particular was very memorable. There's a scene where Eddie comes on and he's revving a motorcycle, and he's got the motorcycle actually on stage, and he's revving it, and he mistakenly pops the clutch, and he goes screaming across the stage, and he ends up rolling the bike into the first row of the audience. And so they did take a pause at that point, and but as true theater people, they did restart from the scene where he's revving, and he got a standing ovation when he successfully revved it without driving it into the audience. So that was very memorable, and it was, anyways, lots of fun. Thanks for doing it again. 7-3 to you and to all there. Chuck, back to you.
Oh my gosh, leave it in neutral if you're gonna rev it. Very good. That's funny. Okay, Wade. Well, thank you so much. Once again, always a pleasure to have you aboard, Wade. Take care. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself for the last couple of hours, as did most of you, I hope. Take care, Wade. Until next time. VA3NCA, VA3CJZ. And next is, oh, not Albert. Albert's having a few wobbly pops, I think. VE3LBI, Larry.
Yep, we're still here, Chuck. Thanks for doing it. Enjoyed the trivia there. All right, I'll pass it back to you. 7-3.
Okay, Larry, thanks for checking in. And Larry, of course, is net controller on Friday at 8 p.m. on the ZOE repeater, VE3 ZOE, frequency of 443.075, and you only need a positive offset. No tone required, and it's called the Friday Night ZOE Rag Chew. I think that's what it's called. And so thank you, Larry. Next is Mike, VE3EGE. Mike, 7-3 round.
73s, everyone, and thanks, Chuck, for doing it, and thanks everyone else that joins in and makes it an interesting evening, and thanks again, and hopefully I'll hear you next week. Take care.
Absolutely, Mike. We're pretty laid back here. I am the net controller, but I do, let people talk amongst each other and throw comments around, and as long as we keep it clean, that's all I ask. And respectful, of course. Thank you, Mike. Next is Rick, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Yeah, I'm still here, Chuck and 73 to everybody on frequency. And a good net as always there, Chuck. VI3CJZ, V3BK.
All right, Rick. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow I won't be able to join you, but normally I do stream the net for Thursday afternoons. You can watch all my previous nets on YouTube. But yeah, Rick, not this time. So yeah, have a good net tomorrow, and thanks for your check-in. Next, let's bring in Theodore, Victor Alpha 3, Tango Delta Echo. Mr. Tio. Tio, do you have a copy? All right, next is Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
That would be me. Chuck, thank you again for another great net. Very entertaining, lots of good laughs. Enjoyed it with the wife tonight as usual, and it was fantastic. 73 to all on net and on the stream. Have a good one, and I can't wait for next Wednesday.
Oh, very good, Matt. Well, I'm glad you and the missus enjoyed yourself. Always a pleasure to have you aboard as well. And you have an easy couple of days ahead of you and a great weekend. And so we'll catch you next time. And good luck on the antennas. I can't wait to hear about that. And so let me know. All right, next let's bring in Vanya, Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray, Lima, Juliet.
VA3CJZ, VA3XLJ, 73 Chuck, and 73 to the rest of you guys listening, and good day to you also. Till next Wednesday, VA3XLJ.
Okay, Vanya, you too take care, my friend. Remember to stay hydrated if you're going to be in the hot outside temperatures, and take care. And last on my list is Mark. I believe it's Mark. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Good evening, Chuck.
There he is.
Yes, it is Mark, Mike Hotel Victor. You should be able to hear me now, Chuck. How am I coming in?
Pretty darn good. An S6 to my location without the receive amp on, so that's very good.
Well, I did work till 9:30. I got home, grabbed the handy-talkie, and grabbed the dog and took him out around the neighborhood. It is warm out here, Chuck, but I took a nice walk. I am back now. I don't know if you know my layout, but I'm about 65 feet in the air, staring straight your direction. So you should be able to read me now pretty well. Anyway, thanks for doing it, Chuck. With the magic of YouTube, I'll be able to revisit. I miss most, but I can always review. So thank you for doing it. I just want to get in the log and give you one. VA3MHB.
All right, Mark. Yes, sir. Actually, you're up to S7 now, solid S7. So very good, very good. Thank you. And thank you for, I think it was Vanya who gave me the relay because I couldn't quite make out all of your call sign, but I did get most of it. So yeah, glad you made it back. And of course, you can play back the net and all my nets. So thanks again, Mark. Have a great rest of the week. All right, so that ends my list. Do we have any late last-minute check-ins for the Amateur Radio Exchange Group? Please come now.
Hey Chuck, here's a late one for you. It's Cal. I just turned the radio on. Anyways, VA3CDV. One more for your log. Nice to hear you, Chuck. Thanks for doing that. Back to you.
All right, Cal. Yeah, we're just pulling the plug here, but thank you so much for your check-in. Much appreciated. And as like Mark just mentioned, If you want to hear the YouTube stream, just look me up and play the tonight's net back. But for now, thank you so much for your check-in. Great signal, sounding good. And do you have any other traffic?
Now that you asked, just quickly, if you read the Spectator today, you'll see an article in the paper authored by myself. Anyways, in case anybody's interested, it's in the paper today.
All right, we got to look at Mr. Cal for an article in the spec. All right, very good. Cal DeFalco, right?
That's it.
All right, there you go, folks. Look for Cal or Calogero. I think I said that right.
I can't even say it right, so that was good.
Okay, well, you're so kind. Thank you so much. All right, anyone else wishing to check in to the net before we pull the plug? All right, well, officially, I've got 15 check-ins in my log. I do know there are a couple of people in the YouTube chat that did not have a call sign, so I will review that afterwards. But for now, let's call it 17 or 18 total tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for another edition of the AREG Net. And as I mentioned, I'm going to ponder about doing a net outside on my back deck. Of course, I run straight battery and solar power here, so I'm sure my big battery could carry me through the net uh, outside. And so, yeah, something to think about, folks. Stay tuned. I'll be here again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, be safe, stay cool, and be kind to one another. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, Chuck in Hamilton saying so long for now. 7-3 all.